Infinite blessings and love. Namaste, namaskaram. This is Om Oracle Tarot, and this is the new moon energies reading for the new moon in Pisces on February 20th. And this reading is for the energies in and around the new moon on February 20th and leading up until March 7th. Now, I have to say that these are general readings and may not resonate with everyone. If they don't, that's all right. There's plenty of other great YouTube tarot readers that you can check out. If you would like to get in contact with me, feel free to drop a comment below in the comment section. You can also get in contact with me at the Om Oracle Tarot Instagram page, of which there's only one, and the link for that is below in the description of this video. And if any of this reading resonates with you, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, as it is really most appreciated. And I appreciate all of you. I also want to send a big heartfelt sense of gratitude and thank you out to all those who have liked, shared, subscribed, and donated. It really does mean so much. And again, thank you so much. Feel free to check out the beginning of the month readings and the mid-month readings, as well as the full moon readings that I offer here at Om Oracle Tarot. All right. Without any further ado, please give us a message. What are the energies in and around the new moon on February 20th? Three of Wands, Ten of Swords, Six of Swords, and at the bottom we have the Two of Wands. So with the Three of Wands, this is a new moon that is offering us expansion in whatever we're doing, some growth in these areas. Also the ability to see what's around the bend, seeing glimpses of the future. Now, this may be in our dreams, meditation, whatever visionary work that you may be doing. So you may want to keep a journal of these things, because this is going to be important for you. And there has been this successful completion of the past. This may have been painful, but this is definitely this completion of, and I feel like this is kind of indicating this completion of these old past moon cycle types of energies, which for a lot of the signs were definitely rocky at best. So this is kind of this end of these types of energies for a little while. And this new moon is ripe for us to make a rite of passage into this new, because this old energy is kind of being put down here. And it's like collectively we can kind of sense that something new is approaching here. It's like we sense this ship is coming into port that is meant for us. At the same time, this old energy that has felt like it has kind of hounded us is kind of being put to rest now, and there's this opportunity for this rebirth, and with this rebirth comes this rite of passage, and this is kind of our ship coming in, or our ship leaving port. Now all of these cards are waterway or port cards here, so this is somewhat of an emotional time. Emotions are high. This sometimes can be bad, but if we can harness these and focus them into one direction, this overflowing of emotion can also be good. There are some things that like this that need to be left in the past as we make this journey forward. So not everything that was with us in this past couple cycles can go with us on this new cycle. So there is kind of for a lot of people situations, job situations, there is this kind of parting of ways, energies, as we're all being called to this kind of new path kind of energy. At the bottom we have the Two of Wands, so it does appear for a lot of us moving forward, the universe is directing us to more of a place that we're in alignment with and in harmony with, and in a place where the world is really our oyster here. So with this foresight, we're also kind of planning ahead with these insights of potential future outcomes or events in our lives, and we're able to plan accordingly. This is also a new moon where the energy is ripe for you to discover a lot about yourself here. So whatever ritual practice you may be doing, meditation, things like this, really doing this introspective work within yourself to discover the truth of yourself. All right. Please give us 3 cards for what are the new moon energies for the new moon in Pisces on February 20th and leading up until March 7th. Thank you. We have the Sun card, the King of Pentacles. One more, please. Whoa. All right, we'll take. All right, we have the Sun, the King of Pentacles, the 7 of Cups, the 8 of Cups, and at the bottom we have the Knight of Pentacles. So this is, like I was saying earlier, this new moon energy is inviting you to do this inner discovery work about the true nature of yourself. And so what you're stepping into is this element of enlightenment here that this new moon is offering us, provided that we step towards that type of energy or engagement with the universe, the spirit, the divine, whatever your path is, however you're wording this. It does appear that there is a successful energy in this new moon and moving forward, feeling quite good, feeling positive, feeling this light of heart, and really moving forward with this open-hearted energy. In the past couple moon cycles, you may have felt a little closed in the heart department, and this is kind of what's being put to rest here, because the energy is much lighter in this new cycle here. We have the King of Pentacles, so this is reminding you to stay on your discipline. Your discipline has gotten you to this point thus far. This is working for you, and it is headed towards this wealth and abundance. But staying on your discipline, staying on top of things seems to be quite important at this time, because there's going to be a lot of options available to a lot of us here, it would appear. And not all of these options are really healthy for us or meant for us. They are presenting themselves to us because there's this new start in the energy, and so the universe is kind of presenting all these different things. Like, would you like this? Would you like that? Would you like that? And this is almost the universe's way of saying, do you really want what you asked for before this? Or are you going to take one of these other cups that we're offering you now? And this is this test, this rite of passage. It's like that Indiana Jones thing where it's like you got to choose the right cup, that movie, and then you don't want to be the guy who chose poorly. So really sticking to what you really want, because there's going to be these options that may sway us, and they are kind of illusionary. They're not going to take us the long haul. So it does appear for a lot of us, we're walking away from this illusionary energy. We have this moon here, so this is kind of as the moon cycle continues forward here. We're walking away from these illusionary options. And this card is, to me, is kind of like the party's over. It's time to get out of here. And this is kind of how you're doing with these options. It's like, this is really not what I want. This is not where I want to be. And this... we have the Knight of Pentacles at the bottom. So this time period from February 20th to February 7th may feel like it is moving a little slow. Now, there are a lot of moving pieces, and there's a lot to kind of like process here internally and externally. So the universe is kind of giving us this little drag in the time, the feeling of the time of the energy, so that we can have this mental space to do this processing of the shadow. And also, again, reaffirming what we really want here, and that we're not really wanting these other illusionary cups. We're really wanting what we want, and what we first set out for. And we've been on the discipline, we've been on our hard work, doing your shadow work, and so you're not falling for this test here. At least most of us are walking away from this. All right, please give us 3 cards for what do we need to watch out for, be mindful of, just keep note of for the energies in and around the new moon in Pisces on February 20th and leading up until March 7th. 3 cards, please. Thank you. We have the Princess of Wands, 4 of Discs. All right. So we have the Princess of Wands, the 4 of Discs, the Star card, the 6 of Wands, and at the bottom we have the Ace of Swords. Excuse me. So with the Princess of Wands here, this does kind of feel like you really stepping into your true potential, or we as a collective, those that are taking on this challenge, are attempting to step into our full potential, into our full power here with the 4 of Discs, and that's what they're calling it in this card. And also with the 4 of Discs, you are kind of keeping things to yourself about whatever you're doing. But I do feel like a majority of us are maintaining this internal control, and this also gives us this external control. We have the star card here, so this is this opportunity the universe is giving us for renewal. Now, with any moon cycle energy, we have to lean into these opportunities for these things. And usually the trouble begins when we don't, and then later down the moon cycles, we find ourselves swept up into these energies. So the universe is giving us this opportunity, and again reminding us to lean into this, because there is renewal in leaning into this, and kind of redirecting us towards our purpose, and into these opportunities that are important for our path forward. And here we have the Six of Wands. So like I said, this renewal energy and these opportunities coming in for us, in which we'll find success, and this is going to allow us to move forward with a lot of confidence. So it's like, as we leave this party, it's not like the person on this card looks very tired, but we're leaving this party feeling very confident. We're riding on this white horse as we leave this party. So this is how we feel, kind of moving towards March 7th. And then we have the Ace of Swords. So there's a lot of breakthroughs taking place. There's definitely some truth being illuminated around these options for us. And again, success. We're being, for a lot of us, redirected towards our success, or at least the opportunities that will lead towards our desired success. Please give us 3 cards. How can we best utilize these energies of the new moon in Pisces on February 20th? How can we utilize the energies of the new moon? Thank you. We have the Tower card. 2 more, please. All right. All right. We have the Tower, the 2 of Swords, and the 8 of Wands here. And at the bottom, we have the 10 of Wands. So there is definitely this completion of this kind of hard, what could be described as painful cycles here. And we are putting these to rest here. And we start out with, how do we utilize the energies of this new moon, and we get a Tower. So this is asking us to be ready for the sudden changes. There's change in the works here. Lean into these unexpected changes. Be ready within yourself for a sudden awakening. And there is this breakthrough of truth taking place here. But the universe is shuffling things around. I feel like during this new moon and after, leading up until the full moon. So be ready for this shuffle. And you could even start shuffling a little ahead of time to get ahead of it and just get in the groove of being ready for change here. We have the 2 of Swords. So this is 2 of Swords is speaking of an important decision, weighing out the options here. So the Spirit is also with this card asking you to meditate at this time. Like I said, this is a great way to tap into these energies and expect communication coming from the spirit, things like this. Also, to facilitate this, you can also communicate. It's not a one-way radio. You're talking. You can communicate just like the spirit can communicate to you, and it does appear that this is would be helpful. And this is kind of this leaning into it. It's like you're taking the first step towards this communication, this shuffle energy. And this is how we can utilize this and kind of ride these moving pieces. And we have the 10 of Wands here. So there has been this completion of this hard work, this kind of hard period here. And this is, in this card, this person is coming home and about to kick their feet up here. So this is kind of this shift of energy that's taking place here, where it's like going from that hard day's work, and now we're in this moon cycle where it's like we're at home, we got our feet kicked up, and we are kind of enjoying ourselves as we move through this. All right. Please give us 3 cards for how can we best harness the energies of this new moon in Pisces on February 20th. How can we harness? It's too many. 3 cards, please. Thank you. The Ace of Wands. That's too many. Once again, too many. Thank you. Temperance. And 3 of Cups. So how can we best harness the power of the new moon? At the bottom, we have the 6 of Swords again. So we have the Ace of Wands. So follow your inspiration, follow your bliss is the best way to harness this energy. Again, this is a leaning into this energy, leaning into this growth is what it's asking us. And then we have the Temperance card. So maintaining this internal balance, external balance. Definitely for a lot of us, observing moderation when indulging. You do what you want to do, but this is also asking us to harness this moon. We have to be patient and really cultivate this sense of harmony within us. And this puts us more in alignment with our purpose. And again, asking the divine for this assistance, communicating to the divine. You don't have to wait for the divine to communicate with you. And it does appear in doing this, you are finding this higher connection with your guides. And of actually being able to collaborate with the spirit, with your guides, whoever that may be for you. And the 3 of Cups a lot of times is speaking of this collaborative ritual, this pooling of energy. So to harness this new moon, you may be doing a new moon ritual of one kind or another. Is saying that this would be a good time to do that. And this is also another way to lean into the energy. You're participating in the changes when we're doing this. And we have the 6 of Swords. So this is this kind of rite of passage. This does feel like a lifting of a heavy energy. So this is a very nice part of this rite of passage here, and this is also asking us to harness this energy of the new moon to really leave things that no longer serve us, leave them in the past. And this is really how we can embark on this new, is by leaving the past. All right. Please give us 2 or 3 cards for on the collective level. What is everyone's inner climate like, inner landscape like for the new moon in Pisces on February 20th and leading up until March 7th? 2 or 3 cards, please. Thank you. The crow. Oh boy. Okay. All right. Fell on the floor there. Thank you. All right. We have the crow, the crayfish, the white pelican, and the caribou. This is the collective inner climate. What's going on? So the crow, we have it says communication. So this communication does appear that you are taking this on and finding success in this. And for a lot of you, this may be the first time that you are reaching out in this way, but it does bear fruit for you. And we have transformation. This all reads of transformation. Story. So I feel like you are kind of, as a collective, you, we, me, we're kind of writing this new story for ourselves. And this is why the universe, the divine, or whatever, is asking us to leave the past behind, because it's wanting to create this story of our dreams for us. But it's like we have to kind of get out of the way. And in doing that, this is us leaving the past behind. A universal law. So coming into this alignment and harmony with this universal law and flow. And the first step is to find this harmony and peace within yourself here. Then we have the crayfish, so protection. I feel like in this protective kind of mode, this is you kind of sifting through these options. This is also you kind of writing these moving pieces before they're your moving pieces, if that makes sense. So this is ready for this change. You're kind of creating this change within your environment, almost as a protective measure, because you can see this big change coming. And so it's like you're building this momentum, perseverance. So we are persevering through this energy. Vulnerability. So there is a kind of a call to us, and I feel like this is a regular call on the new moon. There's an element of vulnerability required. And I feel like a lot of times when we're doing these new moon rituals, whatever these workings are for you, even this state of meditation requires a certain level of vulnerability or openness. When we're kind of vulnerable in that way, we're more receptive to, say, these messages or energies that can be beneficial to us. Regeneration. So there is this rebirth, this new story is being written here. It's like a crayfish when they lose a pincher, it grows back. So whatever you are leaving in the past, there's going to be something better that grows in its place for you, for us. The white pelican, so ease, the sun energy, you're definitely coming as you move, as we move forward towards the full moon, you are finding more ease of being, optimism, grace, cooperation with the spirit, with whoever you are pooling your energies with. We have the caribou, some more perseverance. It's like the past moon cycles were enough to where collectively we can persevere through most styles of moon cycles, because the last couple ones were definitely doozies. Resourcefulness. So this is asking you to kind of dig deep into your resources and figure out how you can best lean into this energy by writing these moving pieces here. One of your resources that you have too, which I feel like is kind of overlooked, is this discipline. This is definitely a resource. And I feel like for a lot of the listeners here, there is this kind of discipline and hard work kind of, I don't know if ethic is the right word, but there's a drive here. It's spurred on by your discipline. But these are some of your natural resources. And I'm sure if you looked a little deeper, you have tons of natural resources that a lot of times we overlook these things because they're within us. Movement. So there is movement from one state of being to another, this old story to this new, and determination. So we're persevering through this, a lot of determination on the table here. All right, please give us 3 cards. What would you like to leave everyone with for what are the energies in and around the new moon in Pisces on February 20th and leading up until March 7th? 3 cards, please. And the Fool card, definitely marking a beginning. Page of Swords, the 10 of Pentacles. So, and at the bottom we have the 6 of Pentacles. So there is this new beginning energy taking place. There is kind of this leap of faith required of us with any new beginning energies like this. This is part of this rite of passage, is this leap of faith and this leaning into this energy. And we have the Page of Swords here. Excuse me. So you are embracing new ways of communicating. This may be with others, but definitely new ways of communicating with the divine, whatever that may mean for you. But you are being studious and researching these types of things. And if you're not, this is definitely suggesting that you do just that. Because this is, and like I said, you have this pearl in the palm of your hand, or the world is your pearl, I think is what I said, is this 10 of Pentacles, this long-term wealth and success is what the universe is trying to direct a lot of us to. If this is on your desire list of things you're trying to manifest, do know that the universe is trying to direct you towards that. But again, the Spirit is also asking us to lean in to this energy here. And giving and receiving of the six, I almost called this card that, the Six of Pentacles here. So I feel like this is kind of this reciprocity taking place between collectively the you and the universe. Whereas with this discipline and this hard work, you have been giving of yourself to the divine, the spirit, the universe. And now is this time that you begin to receive back. Whereas you may have felt in the past couple cycles where you're kind of like, oh, like I am running out or I am lacking in something. And this is part of what we're putting to bed is this kind of lower vibrational energy. And that's funny. And then underneath there, we have the Ten of Swords again. So putting to bed this lower vibrational energy, like I just said. And again, we have the Eight of Wands here. So it's like when we put this old to bed, we let go of the past. This is where, we find this new way to communicate, or are open to these new ways of communication. And in turn, we receive this communication back here. So do expect this communication. This is also speaking about a fast moving change here. So I feel like the change is pretty quick and then it kind of feels a little slow. So the energy of the new moon, probably 2 days before, 2 days after, there's quick movement, quick change is taking place. And then it feels like it slows down a little bit, which is to our benefit. And we have the Two of Cups. So what you are magnetizing towards you with your intentions is also being magnetized towards you because of this. So what you are wanting is also wanting to be with you, whether this is a life circumstance or a person or whatever that may be for you. And the cards are indicating that the energy is ripe for that at this time. I saw that. And so with the Knight of Cups, the energy is asking us to really lean into this energy. Now, this Knight of Cups isn't charging into this energy, but is definitely leaning into the energy with your cup of compassion and creativity, what you have in your heart, you're really holding it high. This is this vulnerable stance of leaning into this energy with this full cup of emotion here. And this is giving us this opportunity to really see how we can use this strong emotion of this moon to create change in our reality. Try not to see what's underneath there. And then we have the Star card. So again, so there is this renewal energy taking place, putting us a little bit closer to being where we want to be, more feeling more on our purpose. These opportunities opening up for us. Some are great, some are really not meant for us, and almost feel like they're like outdated manifestations that are all kind of coming in, and you're kind of being able to reassess these and be like, I really don't want these anymore. I'm not this person anymore. These don't vibe with me. And again, now obviously this is a new moon reading, so the moon cycles are definitely playing an important role in this reading, but also the other planetary energies, the planets and the transits, these are all going to play an important role in the timing and the the way energy kind of moves and appears to slow down a little bit here. But again, there's this bird on the tree back here. So again, this is speaking of this spirit messages, spirit communication, which again, expect this. All right. So I want to wish everyone a lot of love and encouragement for this new moon in Pisces on February 20th. This looks really good, actually. So if any of this reading resonates with you, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, as it is really most appreciated. And I appreciate all of you for tuning in, listening, and watching. However you're taking this in, you are truly most appreciated. And everyone, I'll catch you on the next go-round. Peace.